Good morning from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. This one's in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 500 5-star reviews. So please do check out our website to see the reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. But before I get into the walk around video, I'd just like to answer 2 of the most frequently asked questions we get here at Your Best Car. And they are, do we offer finance and do we take part exchange? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange and we can even pay off your outstanding finance. On top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low Apr Finance Rate. So if finance is the route for you, please do have a look at the website. You can see the calculator that we have. We actually have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So you can find some numbers, put in something that works for you, hit apply, and we can get in contact with you from there. So this is the walk around video for our 2021 Land Rover Discovery. It's the new shape, so Discovery 5, presented in Santorini black metallic paints. Now this Discovery is a little bit different. Firstly, it's VAT qualifying and it comes with full Land Rover service history, but it's also had a rear seat conversion. So you may have already seen from the photos using genuine Land Rover seats and parts, this Discovery now has a second row of seats. So it seats 5 as opposed to 2. And that conversion cost £10,000 originally. Under the bonnet, it's got the 3-litre diesel engine producing 300 brake horsepower, and it's packed with upgrades and all the contemporary technology too. So on the outside, down here we've got the 22-inch gloss black alloy wheels. We can see from the side profile there's rear privacy glass, gloss black window surrounds, gloss black roof rails too, and black side steps. Black mirror caps, I should point out too. So overall, to complement that Santorini black metallic bodywork, you've got a really aggressive and stealthy and a really smart looking overall exterior. So when the car's locked, the side mirrors are folded in. The key's currently in my pocket, meaning it has keyless entry too. So when we come up to the door and unlock the handle, the side mirrors will pop out. The car will unlock and we don't have to push the button on the key. Now inside, that darkened theme continues. We've got full leather seat upholstery. These are the ebony Windsor leather seats. You've got armrests, you've got an adjustable headrest. Both these front 2 seats have an electric adjustment for the slide and tilt, and they've got memory mode, which can be found just on the inner door card. You can see here we've got upgraded Meridian surround sound system. And just to finish off the specification on those seats, you can heat them and cool them, and I'll show you that in the in-car entertainment system in just a second. You've then got a leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel. You've got paddle shifters if you want to switch it into your manual mode, adaptive cruise control on there. The steering wheel column can be electrically adjusted just on the side here. It can also be heated. You then got your other multimedia, hands-free, voice control buttons all fitted to that steering wheel. Now, as this is the new shape, you're going to be getting the 11.4-inch curved touchscreen display. I'll have a hop inside just so I can show you some of its features. And let's shut the door so nothing beeps at us. So as I said, it's packed with contemporary features. You've got absolutely everything you could possibly need on this in-car entertainment system. You've got a satellite navigation. Whoops, let me just cancel that. So a great thing about the curved touchscreen is that it takes up the entire screen. You can move it around using your fingers, you can pinch and zoom, all your points of interest are there. Let me just turn down this air conditioning. So your satellite navigation takes up the entire screen. And like I said, you can put in your points of interest, you can save your favorite destinations. If we just go back. Next, you've got your Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect up your phone if you want to play your music. You can do the same if you want to connect your phone for your hands-free use. So if you've got your phone book on here, you can take calls, make calls, all from this in-car entertainment system, so you can keep your phone tucked away. You can also navigate by using the controls on the steering wheel. If we go back to media, you've got your radio on here, so FM, AM, DAB radio. You've got a really nice interface here, taking up the entire screen again. If we go to, right here, you've just got some more settings. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too. You would have seen that in the photos, hopefully. If we just go to climate, so this is your climate settings. If you go down to here, you've got everything down here. You can pull to increase the intensity, and then once you turn it on, it will show you the direction that the air conditioning is going to. If you push it in, you can then adjust the temperature. If you push in one more time, this will adjust the heat setting, the heated seat setting. So let me just turn off that intensity. Let me push that in one more time. And you can see here, you've got heating. If you go to the left, you've got cooling as well, and you've got the exact same for the other side. Just an easier way of doing that. If you wanted to go back into the settings up here and go onto seats, you can do so by navigating it on here. Vehicle dimensions, if you need it, you know, for a car this size, it might be very handy. You can just see that all fitted there. And one of the biggest features is probably the 3D surround camera. So I'm just putting it into reverse now. You've got your usual reversing camera with guidelines. So as we turn the wheel, you can see the guidelines will also change for you. But the 3D camera gives you all of these different settings to view the car when parking. Again, a car of this size, this will come in really handy. You can select each view. And then you've got your front cameras too. You've got a bit of a wide lens as well. You've got your off-road cameras, your towing cameras, as this has got a tow bar. You'll see that in just a second. So as you turn the wheel, you'll actually see a guideline for the tow bar as well. So let me just put it back into park. Go back to home. So if we go down here, we've got a really clean center console. You've got your gearbox here and then your electronic air suspension underneath here. So if we just have a look in the middle, you can see what we're cycling through. You've got grass, gravel, snow, mud ruts, sand, rock crawl, wade, just like the previous Discoveries. And then we can just push it back in so it's in automatic mode. Under here, you've got your USB and USB Type-C ports, some additional storage under the armrest, and then another USB Type-C port just under here. So let's turn off the electrics and have a look at the rest of the car. So this is the main talking point. This is the rear seat conversion in the back. So as I said before, it's genuine Land Rover parts, genuine Land Rover seats, fully operating. So if we press on the shoulder here, this will fold fully flat. So if we just take a step back here, you can see that gives you so much more space in the back. The boot is already big enough, but you've got that option too. I'm just going to leave it down there for now. And then moving all the way around to the rear, you can see the privacy glass extends all the way back, just keeping that stealthy, aggressive look to the rear. There's the tow bar down there, and I'll show you how to operate it now. So if we find the boot release, that is an electronically operated tailgate, and you've actually got an additional loading bay here, so we can press this button and that will extend the loading bay. You'll notice around the car you've got these rubber protective mats in the floor wells and of course in the back as well. The previous owner has left it in the car very kindly, so it's completely up to you what you do with it, but you can see it's definitely served its purpose as it's protecting all of the carpet or the floor underneath. As I said before, you've got the tow bar, so if we click on this button here, you press it once, you'll hear it beeping. It'll take about 10-15 seconds to retract and lock back into place, but there's no manual labor, there's no need to get on your hands and knees. That will click into place and then the beeping will stop, and then that is fitted. So we can close this back up by pressing this button. And just to show you, you can collapse the seats by doing the exact same thing on this side. You can see in the photos what that looks like with all the boot space available. So if you're interested in buying the Discovery, you can give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. Both of those options, you can let us know about your part exchange, and of course let us know about your finance if that's the route you like to take. We will take your part exchange, and we do offer finance, as I said right at the beginning. So if you'd like to have a look at the advert, scroll down, find the calculator, put in some numbers, find something that works for you, please do, and then we'll get in contact with you after. We're all on WhatsApp, we're all on iMessage too, so if you need to ask us any more questions or send over some details about your part exchange, whatever's easy for you, we can also speak via those platforms. For now though, thank you for taking the time to watch, and best of luck with your search for a new car.